kicks and delivers. Grounded up the middle. Diving short hop, stopped by Klein. The relay is not in time, but what a play by Bryan to get the out at second.
Oh, man. Big hop as it hits the back of the mound and ends up being a short
inning. Try to get a strikeout here on Javier Valdez. He works from the stretch, kicks and fires. Chopped up the middle, it'll score a run. Young will field, throw to first, that's 2. But with the 2 swiped bases from Jarrett Ford, he looks like a genius. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs on the big board in right center field. Lanning steps into the wind, and here it comes, the pitch. Grounded sharply to the third base side. A belt-high hop for Parker Kelly, and the third baseman retires the side. 5-3 for out number 3. We reset the lineups. When we come back, the Red Raiders will send up Holt, Noisy, and Klein.
And I was like, all right, we're rolling with these 4 freshmen. And those 4 freshmen were huge, and you get into Omaha.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Landing with a beautiful pitch at 80 miles per hour. That was flirting with the bottom of the zone. It may have been a strike, but when you swing and miss,
it's where Teixeira played. Well, that's if his son was good enough to play there. But.
He is majoring in sport management as he rips this one at Young. Short hop up into him. He fields, throws, and got it. 3 up, 3 down for the Panthers in the top of the second.
A nice play by Josh. That ball takes a bit of a bad hop into the gut. See if John can bend off one of those breaking balls and sit him down.
The 1-2. He just pokes it right back to the pitcher. Runner coming home. McMillan throws home. Menzies got the tag. He's out.
Good job by McMillan there, fielding his position. He goes to his right.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, a runner at third, 2-0 FIU. Pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3, a breaker. There's that slider, and Valdez is out number 3. It wasn't pretty there in the top for Florida International. John McMillan from the stretch delivers. This one is a flare out in the air to center field. Noisy 5 steps in, squeezes, and retires Jose Garcia.
A little bit of bookkeeping here. There, and an obstruction call was called on Mason Menzies.
Big John sets the 1-1. Chopped up the middle, hard to his left. Young will field behind second base and throw low, but in time to get the runner Perez. Warren with a nice stretch.
Well, nice job by Cam stretching towards right field. That throw came up just a little bit short, but he's able.
Tech didn't have a base runner since back in the first inning, so getting some things going. The 1-2. Lined into left field for a base hit. Racing for third, Holt will get the stop sign. That's a good job defensively by Teixeira, fielding it cleanly and being in position to keep Holt from scoring. The bases are loaded with nobody out.
Hitting with all 3 sacks loaded. See if Josh can change that.
The 3-2. Ball 4, the Red Raiders are on the board. He would have rather tried to get Josh to chase than throw a strike to him. 2-1 Florida.
Can change that.
The 3-2. Ball 4, the Red Raiders are on the board. He would have rather tried to get Josh to chase than throw a strike to him. 2-1 Florida International as Holt hits home here in the 4th.
That is a healthy amount of respect right there. Didn't want to come back with the fastball. Went to the really interesting alignment.
Bases loaded. The 1-2 to Warren. Drives it to left center field. He hooked that baby in the gap. He may clear him off. Noisy scores. Klein scores. Around third. Young. 2 to Warren. Drives it to left center field. He hooked that baby in the gap. He may clear him off. Noisy scores. Klein scores. Around third. Young had it home. Throw coming home. He'll score standing up. The Red Raiders and Cam Warren take a 4-2 lead on a 3-run clear him off double.
RBIs number 61, 62, and 63.
43 appearances. Stolen bases here today. This is a bunt on the third base side. McMillan will barehand throw to first and just barely get Lorenzo Hampton Jr. Great play by McMillan.
Oh, yeah, it is a really good play by John. I didn't think he had a chance to get the out. It's a nice. I mean, I don't know that it's going to push them into the NCAA tournament.
The 3-2 again. Rocketed into center field. Cutting it off barely is Ford. So he had to sprint to his right. Morrell, a leadoff single as he claps his hands together.
Did not go their way.
Bases loaded with the Red Raiders in the bottom of the fifth. Pitch to Warren, smashed into center field. It'll drop for a base hit. Scoring from third, Morrell. Klein will score. Young slides in safely to third. Smashed into center field. It'll drop for a base hit. Scoring from third, Morrell. Klein will score. Young slides in safely to third. Two more ribbies for Cam Warren. 6-3 Red Raider from third, Morrell. Klein will score. Young slides in safely to third. Two more ribbies for Cam Warren. 6-3 Red Raiders.
So much for getting fat and happy off of winning the Big 12 Player of the Week. Cameron Warren now.
And bat.
It kind of feels like at this point, obviously that changes as we go along. Swings here, strikes it well into right center field. It's going to get down for a hit.
Red Raiders score two.
Obviously that changes as we go along. Swings here, strikes it well into right center field. It's going to get down for a hit.
Red Raiders score two more with Josh Young and Cam Warren. 8-3 Texas Tech, and Kurt Wilson grabs the
hitter. But again, in limited action. Floyd looks to strike out the side. Hesitates. The 0-2 breaking ball swung on and lifted into the air to right field. Should be playable for Holt. He's camped underneath it. 10 pitches for Taylor Floyd. He sits down. The Panthers in order in the whole way. It would have been safe, but in his defense, Parker clearly thought the ball went off his foot. Here's Braxton Fulford, his first at-bat. Grounds one to the pitcher off his glove. Picks, scoops, throws, gets past the first baseman. Braxton's going to turn and hustle into second. And we'll see if they give him a base hit and an E1 when on and replay it, right?
Yeah, Gabe's got to be like, come on, coach. I need to get another hit. Anyway, 1-4-3 made it a little tougher.
So Dylan Noisy steps in, swings at the first pitch, loops it down the first baseline. It's going to drop fair. Ball rolls to the corner. Noisy's going to coast into second, slides in a barrel. Dylan Noisy steps in, swings at the first pitch, loops it down the first baseline. It's going to drop fair. Ball rolls to the corner. Noisy's going to coast into second, slides in barely ahead of the throw. Coming around to score is Fulford. RBI hit for Dylan Noisy, his third hit of.
Hang out with Coach Tadlock, who will put on a show. The wind in the 3-2. Swing and a missed strike three, and Dallas strikes out the side in the top of the eighth. Just as easy as you can make it look. Did a great job. They might say, hey, one is good, but I bet we start another game. Pitch. Line down the left field line by Fulford is going to hook off of the wall. Racing for second base is Fulford, and he's got a stand-up double. Line down the left field line by Fulford is going to hook off of the wall. Racing for second base is Fulford, and he's got a stand-up double. Now, as soon as I say that, the Florida International bus rolls up.
Big party losing that final game of that series. That probably ran some pitch counts up as well.
3-2, swing and a missed strike three. The ball was in the mid at 96 when he took the cut. One away.
Just
Lubbock National Bank here for you. Maybe the lowest center of gravity for a batter anywhere. As there's a slap back to Beater. He'll leap up, grab it, and bowl for the out. 2 down.
Nice play by Clayton, showing some athleticism, going up in the air and pulling that one down.
National Panthers, it's 2002, 17 years. And this pitch, hit in the air to right. Gabe Holt to his left. Ball game. The Red Raiders win 9-6 over the Florida International Panthers. That's win number 34.